Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ethan here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about resolutions and New Year's. So, as y'all know, 2017 is coming up. It's a big deal for some of us, not too big of a deal for most of us. For me, it's not that big of a deal, but I know if you're really big into resolutions and keeping them, that can be a big problem. Okay, so basically in this video I'm going to be talking about ways you can keep your resolutions and also things to avoid when making your resolutions. Because I know some of these can be a very big deal for most of us and probably all of us who do resolutions. And I am just going to be explaining that furthermore in this video. So thanks, and I hope you enjoy. So, first off, to keep your resolutions, I would suggest telling someone else about it. Don't just go and tell yourself, say, yeah, I'm going to lose a certain amount of weight, or I'm going to quit doing something this year. Say this to somebody else. So if you have a close friend, close family member, your parents, your brothers, anything like that, just tell them and say, hey, I'm trying to do this. Keep me accountable through the year. And that's also good if they're trying to do the exact same thing. So you can compete and work toward each other getting this and achieving the goal. So the second thing I have is writing your resolutions down. I know this might not be your favorite thing, and it's probably not mine either, but write it down, frame what you're writing down, write it down or type it on your computer. That's the easiest thing. Save it as a screensaver or even as your background. So I suggest that, definitely. And this will keep you, like, let's say you forgot your resolution. It's not that big of a deal. It's just how you bounce back and recover. So let's say I'm just living life normal. I think I might have forgotten something. I go on my computer or I look through my papers. I see a resolution that I wrote down, and I think I need to follow through on that. It's not hard to do, and it motivates you and keeps you going. Especially since you know you've told this yourself in the past, and you want to do this to your full ability. The third thing that I would suggest to keep your New Year's resolution and to plan one is, this also goes toward writing down, but it's planning ahead. So if you're planning a resolution, don't scramble, plan ahead, think, is this a good goal? How am I going to achieve this goal or resolution? And what am I going to do after I achieve it? So I know most people, they say, I'm going to run this far, or I'm going to lose this weight. After they lose the weight, they kind of let it go. You need to know how you're going to achieve it and keep the goal. And after you do that, it should be pretty easy to keep your resolution and to do it. That is just one of the biggest things. If you follow these 3 steps, not that big of a deal, but these will make your New Year's resolution and your year of 2017 a whole lot easier, and years to come. So the first thing to avoid is planning too big. Let's say I want to lose, 20 pounds in the next month. If I don't reach that goal, or 5 pounds in 2 weeks or 1 week, if I don't reach that goal, I get discouraged, and I won't want to do that. And for my scenario, let's say I want to make videos all year round. If I want to do 100 subscribers in the first month, that's probably not going to happen. But if I do reach the goal, that would be great. But if I don't get it, I don't need to be discouraged. What I need to do is set my goals not necessarily lower, but set it in a more reasonable and something that can truly be achieved with the same amount of work, but in a reasonable circumstance. So if you want to lose 5 pounds in a week, that's pretty good. That's actually a good goal. I'd set it to 5 pounds in 2 weeks, because you don't know if you are working or you're going to school, how much time you'll have after school. So also you cannot starve yourself, which is it's never a good thing too. And that's pretty much it for the first. So the second thing to avoid during your New Year's is being overwhelmed with everything the new year. What I do is I treat it like another day. I know that's probably not the best thing to do, but if you treat it like another day, it reduces the stress. I know, trust me, I do deal with stress a lot. I can work on it and I've found ways to cope with it, but it's not a fun thing to deal with. Don't say like, I'm going to fly to the moon, or like, let's use the highways for example. They take forever to build. It's like if you're building a highway or you want these people to build it, don't say, I'm going to get this done in a week. You know it's not going to happen. So don't do this. All these kind of build up to the same thing, is don't put your goals too high, but also don't put them too low. Because if you put goals low, you're not going to achieve much. And I've learned this a lot throughout my years. I've still got a lot left, but I've learned a lot. And especially about my goals and setting them high. So the final thing about New Year's, this is a good thing, and I notice a lot of people do this, even though it's not really something most people agree with or use, is it's a new year, everything else is in the past. You need to treat this every day. Don't just treat it like New Year's, say it's all in the past, it's done with. Every day, just know that's in the past, it's happened. It will be awkward at some times, like you said something to someone you didn't mean to, or you talked about somebody and they heard you. That's in the past. Treat this New Year's like you do every other day. So that pretty much wraps this video up, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and comment what I should do next, and just subscribe for more content. I just wanted to say this before I close the video off. I try really hard to make good videos. I have more videos planned, and I have some created, but I'm trying to perfect. I'm working hard on the content that you guys get, and also the audio. I'm getting new lighting in soon, and that should help a lot. I'm trying to get a new background. I'm trying to work as hard as I can just to give you guys what you want. I'm going to be bringing the daily vlog in soon, probably as soon as I get into school, or if I'm able to go somewhere before school starts up. And that should be pretty enjoyable for you guys, because I know I enjoy making those. Thanks, and see you guys on the next one.